solve some of the world's problem, especially the malnutrition, the end hunger, through the different technologies that we have developed. So just to give you a summary of what we have started and what we have done so far until we came into this point, because we really wanted to share this to the whole world and to help a lot of people in the community, because Dr. Billy here really had a very good advocacy. And with the help of the World Humanitarian Drive, that's like what Dr. Professor Dorisami had said, this is not impossible. Everything is possible, especially if with the help of Miranti, we'll make all our objectives and deliverables will be achieved because for a common good. So here is our video.
And tilapia cookies. Tilapia ice cream and cookies? Yes, you heard that right. These products were developed using the technology to eliminate the fishy smell and fishy aftertaste generated by Central Luzon State University in the Philippines. The ice cream is a brainchild of Dr. Teresa Abella, the former president of Central Luzon State University. Stepping up to the challenge, Dr. Dana Veracruz developed the ice cream, along with a project team that was later on branded as Dairies. The technology and the Dairies logo are protected by a utility model and a trademark under Philippine intellectual property. In 2016, the novel project of Dairies won the CL Innovation Gold Award, where it bested more than 250 exhibitors in 24 countries. It has been showcased in France, Abu Dhabi, Canada, China, and many more countries around the world. And finally, in 2020, Dr. Veracruz and Dr. Abella established a spin-off company with a mission to innovate farmers' harvest into world-class products. Verabella Enterprises collaborated with Fisher Folks and Carabao Raisers to form part of the dairy supply chain. In November 2020, PWD Smart Farmability and Verabella Enterprises signed a joint venture agreement to champion tilapia ice cream and cookies with the help of PWDs in both the Philippines and Malaysia.
And opening doors to people with disabilities. Let's scoop together and helping farmers grow with every scoop and bite of our ice cream and cookies. World-class regenerative terrarium box without fertilizer.
Verabella Enterprises also received a Fairness Opinion Report, enabling them to use the technology to eliminate the fishy smell and aftertaste of tilapia to process it into ice cream. And now, Dairies products are ready to be released in the Philippine market with a license to operate granted to Verabella Enterprises by the Food and Drug Administration. Our innovation, our brand. This is our solution. The target market of dairies includes children and individuals who do not like eating tilapia, health-conscious individuals, tourists, and family households of all ages. Our products are Classic Cup, Classic Ice Cream Sandwich, Frywich, Praline Crunch, and Fingerlings Tilapia Cookies with classic and chocolate dip flavors. We have utilized a cost-based and value-based pricing strategy. The media, news publications, magazines, TV shows, and blogs in the Philippines have been taking an interest in Dairies products since 2013. Some famous personalities in the Philippines and the consumers on social media finally recognized and accepted that tilapia is not just a typical dish. Dairies has been showcased in the Malaysian International Food and Beverage Trade Fair, where visitors gave positive feedback about Dairies products. Dairies has been showcased in both local and international trade fairs in Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. Dairies has been part of benchmarking practices of university visitors, potential investors, funding agencies, small businesses, and fellow incubatees. Our target distribution channels are restaurants, hotels, supermarkets, airlines, and schools. And finally, introducing our very own store, Dairy Scoop and Bites. With our existing partnerships, penetrating the market and reaching our goals will surely be possible.
Dr. Billy, would you like me to share the video tour of our plant?
Yeah,
so they
please.
would have an idea.
Yeah, I have an
Okay,
idea.
I will share to you what we have currently, the place we are the processing area of the tilapia ice cream here in our place. So we kind of try to duplicate as part of the hub, the PWD tech hub. Okay.
So without the sound, so we can just see the visual.
Yeah. So this is actually the production area.
Mm.
So this is how we do our ice cream because it's artisanal. So we made use of this. Uh, yeah, so this is our place here, our processing area. It was according to the Food and Drug Administration standard. So the PW Tech Hub will still going to follow the same FDA standard there in Malaysia. So this place is the processing area. And as you can see, we have all the equipments that we need for the production. So in our project proposal, we also included there some equipment. And this is the packaging area. So we have here, once the products are ready for packaging. So we have a lot of chest freezers, as you can see. So our products were subjected to sensory evaluation, microbiological tests for each time we do the per batch ice cream batches. So our finished products we have here. We also have some provisions for the retentions of the products for yeah. So basically, that is for the production area that will be included in the PW Tech Hub for the production of the tilapia ice cream for the Global Feeds project.
Yep. Anything else that you'd like to?
Okay, I would like to just state one more in terms of what do we want to achieve out of all this. Of course, firstly, I'm a national icon under the Ministry of Health for OKUs, persons with disabilities. And now London wants me to humanize with the agro-innovation that we have, the disabled of the globe. So here we have substantiated with your grant, if I may. So now it's no longer social enterprise. We are moving into social entrepreneurship and substantiating all our agro-innovation. For example, we issue micro-credential certificate, with collaboration with UN Nutrition Ambassador that lent us the platform to substantiate our, like you said, the terrarium box, which is a carbon farming, so that we can also get into carbon credit through our carbon farming box. Yeah, that is level 1 that we brought it down, very foundation that we have been issuing micro credential certificate on household level. So this is a climate action at household level. So we also already got a proof of concept market fit on level 2, which we brought it to welfare homes, orphanages and all that, and saving them $1,004 a month for their local procurement of a decent protein, and also continuously harvesting of their vegetables without being a farmer. So as you know, welfare homes, they got no resources to do farming, but when we brought back soy as a planting media, the narratives have changed from harvesting to foraging. So now we are moving to level 3. Level 3, which is we are converting all this into more protein, which is the business impact, right? So there's no farmers that's rich in the world. We have to downstream, and we have an artisanal product, which is we just brought cell innovation to Malaysia. When I shared this with Melissa, I asked Melissa to reach out to Cell because we won it in 2016. So we just launched Cell Innovation Malaysia. When I met with the rest of the excellencies, I showed that they were surprised that we won it in 2016. So it would be good that we get your help, in Meranti, that we can be the pace setter in terms of the 5 Ps, which is product, process, people, planet, and prosperity. Right now, out there, most of it is just product, process, and profit. All right. So we have poor people that we have to meet the needs of humans within the planetary health. And because the supply chain is halted, we learned one lesson that we need to bend the linear economy now into a circular. With a social enterprise like us, that is not a public goodwill. We are. With this product, we are actually ending hunger and ending malnutrition while we are all in search of policies to put in place. So right now, we are about to sign an MOA with GPM, Sustainability, which is this. Yeah, this is our industry edu sustainability system. This is where I say the showcase the showcase that we will host all this capacity building. And I'm now targeting 50 OKUs and their families, all right, to be financially independent, going through level 1, 2, and 3, and have their own kiosks, that will substantiate SDG and Vision Disability 2030 as an inclusive society. All over the world doesn't have a market-fit product to humanize the disabled community. All right, and we are the world most marginalized, and in Malaysia we are still fighting car park and toilets. So when the public see us, all right, being useful, that we did not give up our hope, dreams, and life works, and then up to a certain point, definitely there'll be one in our family who are disabled, all right, non-communicable diseases and all that. We are pleading for your heart to see all this that's coming. And micronutrient deficiency in our food chain is a huge factor. That's a subject not talked about. That's why we won the Star Golden Heart Award, Yayasan Gabungan Inspiration Award on ethical farming. I don't care what method you use to farm, but we won on the advocacy on ethical farming, meaning to say, when we bring your produce to a microbiology lab or chemical lab, 100% of your produce must be traceable. All right, and it must be environment, not contributing to the environment. Right now, we have to tell the MB Selangor that all the urban farm through a torrential rain, all right, all the nitrate, because Malaysia agriculture is buying things to do agriculture. They're not understand bringing biology back to our food chain and where we come from. We are from the earth, we are carbon, we are going back, but underneath the earth, after World War II, we put chemical. Now we live in the generation that we have to fix it. You see? So this is where it's so nerdy to talk about these things. But if my box now 5,000 box out of your matching grant is sitting in the homes of the poor, meeting their KKM nutritional needs without being a farmer, and this is a talking piece to bring back the nitrogen cycle that their children study science have to explain, and also we are all talking about carbon sequestration. A university from the US, recently I wrote all this that I do into a thesis, and I got a doctorate in innovation, leadership, and entrepreneurship by Wilmington University that Joe Biden graduated. They have a physical campus now in Sri Kembangan. All right, and this is where when we have this, then we are raising this into connecting to industries. So healthy food is so expensive, but we want an advocacy accessible to all economic background. Food security, the definition is nutrition should not be a luxury, it should be a human right. But there's no market fit product. Greta is shouting, but no market fit product. I wish he can connect with us. Zen Guru is shouting for saving soil, but there's no market fit product. But today, our terrarium is sitting in a home of poor, even though it's 5,000 units. We have substantiated the ESG or PPP Group Berhad Tan Sri Robert Koch Foundation. I pitched against your 3,000 unit. I got 1,500 units from PPP Group Berhad. Today, you can go into their official website, and they have audited our project as their ESG, and also Yayasan Gamuda. So what we are saying is that please help us. I'm working my butts out, sitting on a wheelchair, and a lot of people ask me, who is helping you doing all this? So what I'm saying is that on a wheelchair, I fed 7,000 over families out of your grant. Your grant asked me to feed less than 1,000 families. I pitched against your grant to a Netherlands foundation that bought up 900 of our fishes, organic, and 1.8 tons of a vegetable. From your KPI of less than 1,000 families for 3 quarters, I fed 7,000 over families on a wheelchair during pandemic. That's why I faced 40 over excellencies that I'm supposed to go in the British Parliament to give my 5 minutes acceptance speech. So we are researcher. We do it into a publication. I think I show Aziza my publication. I did a soft launch of 20 copies. Guess what? They're calling me back. After seeing my coffee table book, and we are completing it, and we're going to launch it officially in London, hopefully in May. We are waiting for a date. They want me to go back to the British Parliament, and they want to launch my coffee table book, and that will be awesome. That Malaysia once again will shine to be known for the right things. Right now, we have been known for the wrong things for too long. So this is the only window that in every crisis there's an opportunity. So we hope you can hear 4.8 million disabled, and every year you're adding to my to our statistic, because micronutrient deficiency is in our food chain. Our food is high in sugar, high in salt, high in carbohydrate. And 5 years, 1 in 2 is stunted, malnutrition in urban city. It's good to have all these statistics, but where is the market fit product? When we talk about market fit product, why is Tan Sri Local Corp Foundation and Yayasan Gamuda supporting us continuously? It's because we are giving the PR proposition value. For 200 ringgit, I fed a family for 1 year. Do you know what GDP we are driving on organic prices? Okay, the boxes are harvest 1 to 2 kilo. We have the impact reporting already, a month. So we are converting all this into finished product because there's no farmer that's rich. So now for temperate countries, they can just end hunger by buying serving our artisanal more protein in form of ice cream and cookies. So this is where I hope you can see how hard we work to show that for what we are saying, that the esteemed organization 100 Financial Times listed in the stock exchange, they are looking for PR proposition. That means very low level entry but huge impact. But we have done it. We have done it with the terrarium. We have done it with the satellite farm. From your 4-unit satellite farm, Nuro, I pitched to PBB Group, Tan Sri Rapokot, they gave me 5 more. I pitched to Netherlands. Can you imagine? Netherlands gave me grant to build satellite farm for welfare homes. I brought FDI to the country during the pandemic. I can send you all this, So what I'm saying is that now from 4 units from the 500,000 matching grant, your KPI, I have grown to 20 units. My passion is to make sure all welfare homes before the next pandemic has one of our satellite farms to be food secure. You know what I mean? If anything happens, they still have food. It's dummy proof. If they fail in the whole system, it takes me 2 weeks to resurrect it back. 2 weeks only. Alright? That is the learning curve. And the box, we are feeding the soil, not the plant. Alright? So we are bringing this academic grassroots, adding value to education, and discover the phenomenon of science. Gonna get healthy back. We gotta get back to where we are created. We are created from healthy soil. Alright? Or else we have non-communicable diseases when my rehab physician is saying they're addressing top-down with chemical. They're so happy that I'm addressing bottom-up so that we build lesser hospitals. So what I'm saying is that we are the right deal. So please help us. Thank you very much, everyone. This is my pitch.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you for being patient.
I can see your passion. I can see your passion and sense your passion. So definitely we'll bring this to the management, and also
Thank you, Nigel.
Given a chance.
I'm weeping already, even talking, Because every day I'm managing testimonies. Every day I'm managing testimonies. Yeah.
Thank you. So I'll definitely bring this to the management, and also if there's a chance, I think they probably want to hear from you as well.
Thank you so much, Nigel.
I think you probably be a better I think you probably be a better spokesperson for yourself rather than me speaking with them. But let me try to get a chance to bring it to them first.
Thank you.
Right.
Anyway, just to let you know that we got a chance to let your KSU Datuk Amin taste all our produce, and also eating out our box today. And he was surprised that I got 500,000 from your from Magic, we are also pleading with him to help us out. So and he was amazed by the ice cream that we developed. And we also here in Malaysia, if we will produce in Meranti, we're going to bring up goats farming. All right. because we just finished the research. Is that goat's milk is more nutritious and more protein and more creamier and has omega, you know. So in Malaysia, in Philippines, we're using buffalo milk. So here we can bring up goat industry. So we don't want to build big aquaponic farm. You know, we want to make all our welfare homes, give them capacity building, fillet the fish, you know, that they will not be perceived as public goodwill, and our truck will go and collect from their freezer. Yeah, so they can now upscale and grow food for their community and reduce food miles. Yeah, so it's real. We have to decentralize the food chain. All right, and I have done it to household level, you know, and no one has done that in the world. That's why I got the Regal British Award. So thank you very much once again.
Thank you
Dr.
very much.
Dana, Nurul, Aziza, yeah.
I look forward to receiving that brief, and then we'll work from there.
Thank you, Nanja. Dr. Dana, you have anything to add?
Yes, again, thank you for the opportunity for meeting us today, and we'll be able to show you what we are doing so far with the advocacies of both companies. Thank you so much, and I hope we can continue what we are doing, and not only in Malaysia but around the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. B. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having me today.
Yeah, we'll give you the brief as soon as possible. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.